Tonight, a mother believes Governor Greg Abbott displayed political corruption by freeing her son's killer. The family of Garrett Foster is speaking out about the governor's decision to pardon Daniel Perry. A jury convicted Perry of murder for shooting Foster during a Black Lives Matter protest nearly 4 years ago in Austin. Our J.D. Miles has the mother and grandfather's strong reaction to the controversial decision and their slim hope it could be overturned.
How often do you look at this?
Almost every day.
Her voice breaks and her heart still aches nearly 4 years after losing her son.
Because he deserves so much better than this.
Garrett Foster was 28 years old and an Air Force veteran when he joined Black Lives Matter protesters in downtown Austin for 50 days in the summer of 2020, along with his fiancée, Tiffany. Daniel Perry was an Army sergeant who had posted on social media that, "I might have to kill a few people on my way to work. They are rioting outside my apartment complex. And I might go to Dallas to shoot looters." That was shortly before he ran a red light and drove into the crowd of protesters. Foster had an assault rifle strapped over his shoulder and was shot and killed when he approached the car driven by Perry, who also had a gun. A Travis County jury found Perry guilty of murder and sentenced him to 25 years in prison. On Thursday, Governor Greg Abbott approved a full pardon of Perry, recommended by the Texas Board of Pardons and Paroles, saying Texas has one of the strongest stand-your-ground laws of self-defense and cannot be nullified by a jury or a progressive district attorney. And I will use my constitutional authority to override his leftist policies when needed. Perry was immediately released from prison, and the victim's mother received a phone call at her home in rural Collin County.
The first thing I said after I collapsed is, "Garrett, I am so sorry."
Foster's family says multiple witnesses testified during the trial that the victim wasn't pointing his gun at Perry when he was shot, which led to a murder conviction that now means nothing.
He's making a mockery of the justice system.
The victim's mother says the governor's decision puts anyone who legally carries a firearm in Texas at serious risk.
You can shoot somebody if you see their gun and it scares you. That's what he's saying.
What if you could speak to him face to face?
I would ask him what the heck he is thinking and what kind of precedent is he setting in an open carry state. He's saying Garrett deserved to die because he was carrying a gun.
You clearly think this was a political action.
100%. I think they're using my dead child to make a political statement.
Foster is hanging on to a slim hope that a possible lawsuit could be filed or a higher court could intervene and undo the governor's pardon.
Ultimately, I want him impeached.
Her anger only temporarily hides the anguish that she says will return when another year passes in July without her son. In Collin County, J.D. Miles,